Hey, it's Jason Horning here. I'm shooting this quick video for you because we've been getting a lot of people writing into our support desk and asking questions during the webinar about how much do I have to spend in order to make this work? And that's a really tricky question because the specifics of everybody's scenario are really going to dictate the amount of money that needs to be invested in order to get a traffic campaign producing some level of predictable profits within a business. All right. Now, before I go into kind of how you can go about figuring that out and giving you some general guidelines, at least, that will help ease your mind in that regard, I do want to just take a quick moment to help you think through and reframe the way that you're asking that question. Okay? Because when you ask about it from the perspective of how much do I have to spend, what you're doing is you're looking at the money that you're putting into your ads as an expense, and that's a takeaway. Now, when we look at our ad campaigns, we look at the money that we put in as an investment. And what we're doing when we're starting an initial campaign is we're investing in buying the data that we need in order to make the strategic changes to our ads and our marketing process that are going to be necessary in order for us to get our campaigns profitable. You see, one of the biggest mistakes that people make is they assume that they put something together, they put a marketing funnel together, whether that's a Shopify store for their e-com product, or it's some elaborate, marketing funnel with tripwires or webinars or whatever for their information products, or it's some kind of strategy session funnel for getting leads for coaching. Whatever your marketing process is, the assumption is most people believe that they put that together and it's going to work exactly the way it needs to be with their first ad, and that's never the case. Well, it's rarely the case. It can happen. If all the stars align, you do all your research properly, you're in the right market at the right time, you can have everything work exactly the way you want it to out of the gate. Very rarely is that the case. So what we need to do is we put together small test campaigns where we very closely control the amount that we're investing in those campaigns to get those things working and producing results for us. Now, what we recommend for all of our clients, and this is what we teach in the bootcamp course, is that you set up your campaigns where each ad set is running a $5 per day test budget. Now, you can control how many ad sets that you're running. So if your budget only allows you to spend $15 a day, you can have 3 different ad sets that you're testing all at $5 a day for a total of $15 a day. What we recommend for fastest and broadest testing is to have $100 to $150 a day budget, and then you can spread that testing across 20 to 30 different ad sets all at $5 a day. Like I said, you don't have to spend that. And one of the things that I think a lot of people get caught up on is we talk about some of these big, spend numbers that we have inside of our agency, and I share that with you to show that hey, we are gathering real data. Our processes and systems are based on real things, but we didn't get to this overnight. This was building up over time of doing these small tests with these $5 ad sets, finding the things that work and scaling it up. We don't scale to these bigger budgets until we know that we're producing a profitable return, and we teach you how to measure all that stuff in the course. Okay, so kind of coming back just a little bit, we teach you to start with a very small budget, and you can control what that is. Now, in terms of how much you have to invest overall to get something working, typically what we will see is if you have $2,000 to $5,000 in overall testing budget, if your product or service is good and you make the right decisions in iterating your ads and your marketing funnel, you should be able to be profitable within $2,000 to $5,000 of initial ad spend. If you do everything exactly right, you should be able to get that within $1,000 of ad spend. So that's what you would want to set aside as an initial budget for doing all of your testing, tweaking, refining, and trying to get something to work. We've had campaigns come out day one from ad one and be profitable, so you have the possibility of doing that. But I can't say that's going to be the case for you because I don't know the specifics of your business, the market that you're in, the product that you're offering, your history with that. All of those things are going to play a big role in how quickly you can, or slowly, that you can get your campaign profitable. But if you follow the processes and systems that we teach you in the bootcamp course, we're going to show you how to start small, test, tweak, refine, take your winners, scale those up, discard your losers, and find that profitability as quickly as possible. If you do that, you can get it done with very little investment in your ad spend and very little time out of the gate. But unfortunately, that's the best answer that I can give you, because, every situation is going to be different. Like I said, your market, your ability to iterate, how quickly you can get things done, any other extraneous things going on in your life, all that stuff will affect how fast things happen and how much you need to invest in order to make things work. But if you follow the processes and systems, we teach you how we go through that, how we do it for our clients, and how we're able to scale to these kinds of spends and keep things profitable for our customers. So go ahead. If that's something that's been holding you back, we will teach you all of that. You can start low, test, tweak, refine, figure things out, and then once it's figured out, then you scale, and you're making and you can go up to make the kind of money that you're looking to make with your ad campaigns. This is Jason Hornung. Whether you go with our course or not, I wish you the best in your business. To the victor belong the spoils. I'll see you soon.